In the spirit of the movie that I'm about to review, this video's opening joke is a comic strip that I made a while ago. I'll just leave it here for a moment and let it sink in. Yes, quite hilarious. Okay then. Hello, everybody. I'm Mr. Movie Lover here with a very special mini-movie review. On Christmas, two big movies were released. Pixar's Soul was released on Disney+, and Wonder Woman 1984 was released in both theaters and on HBO Max. I'll get to those movies soon, but first, I have more important matters to take care of. Because another film was also released on Christmas, but this one was on YouTube. Duel of Shades is a feature-length animatic made by Asher Pike and Golden Moral Cinemas. Over the last 10 years, he reached out to me a while back and asked me to review his movie when it was released on Christmas. And of course, I said yes. Just like you're about to say yes to liking this video. Remember, it may just take a second to click the thumbs up icon, but my gratitude will last for, well, not forever, but for a good while at least. Thanks. Now back to the video. This is a fantasy story influenced, as most are, by Lord of the Rings, and has a hero's journey where the main character, Arcades, goes on an adventure with a band of comrades to defeat the evil in the land, called the Spirit of Darkness. It uses images with visual effects to add motion to the screen, and some light animation as well as a few live action scenes. It is heavy with narration, and with live action films, I would have complained. The standard of show don't tell doesn't really apply to this, however, because it's so hard to show everything with these still images. The movie felt like an audiobook with images to watch, and I'll admit it was a little hard to get into at the beginning. The voice used at the beginning for narration was a little hard to understand, especially when the music was playing under it. The music overall does sound pretty good, and once you get past the prologue, it is an interesting story about depression and battling with it. One of my favorite parts was when they were stuck in a swamp that caused them all to be obsessed with the past, and it made them wish they could relive the past and just stay there. It reminded me of the Nexus from Star Trek Generations and the Swamp of Sadness from The Never-Ending Story. It ends with a to be continued, as this is the first movie in a 3-part saga called The King's World. After the movie ends, Asher Pike sits down with the camera and explains what inspired it. I would recommend sitting through to the end of that message, as it may help others dealing with what his friends had gone through. This movie takes a minute to get into. It is different and like nothing I've seen before, so it's hard to compare it to more mainstream films. It was enjoyable, and I would recommend to everyone to spend the just over an hour it takes to watch. I will link it here on the screen and in the description. And that does it for this video. For more movie reviews, be it regular, mini, or micro, please subscribe to my channel. I will return again with those aforementioned reviews on Wonder Woman and Soul. Until then, I'm Mr. Movie Lover, and I'll check you later.